Na, elvileg most már oké. Legalábbis leteszteltük, újraindítottuk a netet, leteszteltük. Nálunk nem volt hiba.
Lumos. Where might this lead?
Hát ez engem is érdekel, hogy ez hova vezet. Nagyon Dragon Age feelingjeim vannak amúgy.
Reparo. Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Oh.
Reparo. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio.
De jó rúnát próbálgatok, nem? Ugye? Ennyi. Kösz.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Az mit kapott? Nem akartam ugyanúgy megölni. Pont ezt csináltam. Az leesett, szevasz! Valaki át lehet majd oda menni. Wow. Erre nem volt szó, hogy itt szaladni kell. Haha. Jó, nincs másfelé út.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
sejtettem.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
Sikerül megletni. Jaj, nem azt mondtam, hogy kettőt így állt a hülye. Megvettem a lelkeiket. Ez a Dark Souls.
It is a book after all.
Azt meg akartam nézni, azokat a cuccokat ott oldalt. Már ennyi? Ez a másik Rockwood, nem? Ott oldalt a kis kapcos. Most akkor ők segítenek egy újbuli falunak.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
Hey.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Nagy főgonosz lesz, vagy mi? Vagy hogy mindenki gonoszra fordul, aki ezt a mágiát birtokolta?
Sebastian!
Hát baszok.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Nem baszott.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Milyen rendes tőle. Meghívjuk egy hangja viszkire. Azt a tüzet még nagyobb tűzre tudom lobbantani, vajon?
Incendio!
Nem, de kártyát kiégeztem.
Revelio.
Ott van. Most ezt utat. Ott van. Az, hogy amúgy nincsenek olyan messze a helytől. Ezt elrontottam.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased being...
Majd állandóan ilyen csomókat. De az baj, hogy csak destroyolni tudom. Ó, hát ezt megérdemeltem. Meg pizsamába. Ja, amúgy nem néz ki rosszul. Mi ez a dinnyecipelő póz?
Revelio.
Ja, amúgy a izét akartam. Arthurhoz visszamenni. Eredetileg odaindultunk, hogy elmondjuk neki, hogy bánatot találtunk. Úgy közben jött Sebastian.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Menjünk a prophoz. Nem, amúgy rohadtul nem. El kéne mennünk eladni. Teszünk egy kis kitérőt. Most nem találom a szavakat ma.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Láda a térképen.
Revelio.
A Szuti bent van. Jó, akkor nem nézem meg. Jó, keresünk egy vándort. Ez a 3 seprő, ez nem lesz jó. Olivander. Jó, benézünk ehhez a ruháshoz.
Don't be shy. What is it
Nem
you might be
bőlünk,
interested in?
Jó, tényleg ez nem ruhás, ez izé. Hogy hívják?
You can stop by anytime.
Köszönöm. Nagyon élem ezt a zenét amúgy. A taláros csávó.
Hello there.
Hi.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Először is eladunk.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
De gondolom aha, azok megmaradtak a... Jó. Az király, amúgy. Van ilyen is. Ez se rossz amúgy, de nekem ez már túl díszes. Tehát ez ami rajtam van. De amúgy ilyen, ezt is hordhatnánk, ez sem néz ki rosszul. Lehet egy kicsit most menjünk ebbe. Pálca. Igazából ez nem ad hozzá semmit, ez szerintem csak design.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Itt vagyok, visszajöttem. Eladnám még a maradékot.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Ez máshogy hordja, aha.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Ez menünk. Ez csak 500-ba kerül.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Ez nem tetszik.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Jó, vegyük meg.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for
Ez is
you.
állat. De többet nem veszünk.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Ez geci jó. Rohadtul tetszik. Abban egy sál, az azt hiszem nem jó.
Stop by whenever you're about.
Mindjárt kiderül. Nem, az nem jó. Pedig már csak a izé miatt jó lenne. A kinézet miatt, hogy ez máshogy van kötve. Majd találják el, nem megveszik.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Vagy 5-tel rosszabb. De ez meg upgrade-elhető, szóval lehet, hogy inkább tényleg ezt kéne hordani. Nem tudom, hogy lehet majd upgrade-elni, az majd biztos kiderül.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Így.
I
És
suspect
jól
you're
le
the
vagyunk
sharp eye for fashion.
csórósodva.
Be sure to
És
stop
menjünk
by.
is haza.
I'd rather go alone.
To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we...
Várja vissza. Ollivanderhez menjünk már vissza. Nem azért már annyi pénzem van. Csak ha már így kiugrattunk, akkor nézzünk már vissza azokat a pálcás cuccokra. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy nála lehet-e ilyenekkel csencselni. De hogy jól nézek ki most viccen kívül? Nem.
I'd prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Revelio.
Még mindig nem tudom, hogy kell kinyitni a izéket, ládákat.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. That may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Az mindig megoldás ezekben a helyzetekben egyébként.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing
Dumbledore-nak
pages
is jól
while we're gone.
bevált.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends.
Revelio.
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Kész. Jó. Nem ide akartam jönni. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Össze a fobit. Hogy kijelöli arra, hogy aki
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Asta. Wow. Wow. Tanuljunk meg egy új spellt először. Azt hittem ki lehet jelölni.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
You know, it does help to look at a thing while you're staring.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Mm-hmm. I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Uh-huh. Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
F4-re vissza. Mi vannak 4-en, ők csak 2-en egyébként? Ez cheat.
Come on! Hey! Oh, there goes my way.
Csarok. Easy.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hú, kedves a karakterem hangja. Urasz, de maradjunk a Mörödikárnál.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
You can't be beat, can you?
Huh. Yeah, it's wrong.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Good one! Nicely done!
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Alright.
That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Revelio. Accio.
Azt nem tudom, hogy... Mindegy, menjünk gyógynövénytárra. Ez micsoda?
Revelio. Incendio.
Menő. Figyelem ezeket a köpköveket is, hát ha... Mert... Egy darabot sem vettem észre magamtól. A karakterem nem szól, hogy... Amit nincs. Sorónak jól elrejtették a játékait.
Just when I think I'm finished with my schoolwork, I remember another assignment. Is it not 12?
Still have a bump on my head from pathology.
Úgy.
Teach me everything going. In fact,
Incendio.
No, hova ment a kulcs? Most nem hallom a izét sem, hogy így lárnyait. No. Megyek vissza kérdőjére, az... Nem, könyvtárban már meg volt. Ötletem sincs, hova ment. Lehet, hogy nem is jött föl. De ide még nem jöhetett be. Teljesen. Már volt innen. Na mindegy. Fél perc és innen folytatjuk. Na. Egy gyógynövényt arra. Na, mert fontos az edukálása a karakterünknek. És meg már kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mit lehet craftolni majd. Megkütő van.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Jól néz ki amúgy. Jaj. FPS-ére vissza.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Mindjárt csinálom.
Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Ez nem úgy működött, ahogy gondoltam, hogy fog.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the maleficent garlic known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Yeah. Jézusom, az komoly.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Milyen fura ilyen fiatal tanára izébe. Potterbe.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I'm serious. She's 1,000 years old.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Mindenkinek beletúrok itt a személyes dolgaimba amúgy.
I'm not the least bit comfortable with it. Crush with the flat side of the dagger. It's most untoward if you ask me. The thing's lethal. I feel I'd be safer if I were being schooled by Rookwood. Have you ever had a cauldron leak? I didn't think it was possible. And then one minute I was stirring, and the next I was swimming in wolfsbane potion. Sharp almost threw his wand at me, I swear. Turned out I just spilled my flask. Wasn't my fault. Professor Anai has fascinating stories.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Professor Weasley had some rather marvelous adventures.
Még jó, hogy a tiédet tudom hallani.
When is Professor Anai going to tell us more about Africa? Learned enough about ornithology.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Ezt hogy van zárva.
Revelio. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Nem volt még vele óránk. Oh, 10 perc.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cat. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor.
Jaj, már.
No offense. Sorry.
Nem kell itt izélni. Ha mondod, hogy nem lehet használni, nem lehet. Ja, igen. De kéne menni.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomp. Go on, grab a few. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ooh.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba-tubers and bouncing balls. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Revelio.
See you back in class.
Találnám a többit is. Ha már ilyen rendes volt, a tanár beengedett ide. Ne hagyjuk veszni itt a leglintokat. Azért vannak itt, hogy elvegyük őket. Kannakatok mindenhol. Szégyen. Ja, bocsánat.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn.
Mentünk itt körbe, aztán visszajövünk. Elkindulna a lapot. Sisakvirág, meg farkasonő fűzet, ugye? Tehát sisakvirág, meg farkasonő fűzet. amúgy. Azt nem menjünk bele. Nézzünk be a másik üvegházba is. Hopp, elnézést.
I don't trust any of the boys. Find one venomous tentacle.
Ezt nem feltétlenül így gondoltam. Mindjárt lent is körben, és szerintem most ki tudjuk lootolni a virágot. Kurán az ajtó. Valami van ezzel az ajtóval. Járva. Itt lent mi van? Valami loot félretéve nekem. Jó, hogy ez ilyen mély. Menő.
Incendio. Levioso.
Itt tök olyan emlékeztem, hogy ezt ilyet már nyitottam ki tegnap, de... Jó, menjünk pályítaltanra. Majd ott jól összekraftoljuk ezeket a növényeket, amiket most csináltunk. Tetszett ez a gyógynövénytan amúgy. Jó pufa. Mikor fogom tudni ezeket kinyitni? Kulcs meglettem, vagy közben?
I was destined to be a glorious beater of Quidditch had been cancelled this year. I was. It's time to trade in my Oak Shaft 79 for a newer model.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a marvelous chaser.
Majd meg lesz. Ez a... Mindjárt megmondom melyik állata az, mert erről konkrétan van kép. Ó. Ugye? Quintaped. Ment volt. Ez kitéped meg ez a pityuda. Itt fönt volt egy ilyen tekerkős. Ez nem ez. Valamelyik oldalon a 4-ből. Ott. Hús. Igen.
Nobody can do it like
Csak rájövök már, hogy kell. És valahol kéne még lennie.
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that.
When I fell off my broom and broke
Mik vannak még? Ez volt.
showing off is a muggle trait.
Még biztos, hogy ezeket a ikonokat kell valahogy jó helyre rakni. Nem tudom, a számok mit jelentenek.
all of my relatives work.
Nem tudom, ez a kvintapad lesz.
Try writing a hippogriff.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Revelio.
Valahol kéne még lennie egy ilyen tekergetősnek. Közelbe. De máshol nem látok. Még gondolom azért egy ilyen hatósugaron belül kéne. Ötletem sincs. De nem akarok rákeresni, mert az úgy elveszi a fun részét a dolognak. Még erről nem volt szó, hogy ez hogy kell. Nincs erről valami log. Egy. Igen, akkor itt kéne lenni ennek. A két kérdőjelesen, meg annak, ami a kvintapadnak, meg a másik, amit fönt feltettük. De mi ez a 17-21? Meg 11. Köszönöm.
My family has a lineage of exemplary.
Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor.
Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen
Nem tudom, azt a csillagkaput majd valaki megfejti. Hogy egyszer rájövünk azokat az égzárakat, hogy kell kódolni.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Hova megyünk, kuncsacska? Oké.
Excellent.
Nem, a tök sok megvan.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hoppá, jó. Jó napot kívánok. 1875. Akkor most 76 lett. De nem tudom pontosan mikor játszódik. Azt tudom, hogy az 1800-as évek végén, tehát hogy ilyen bő 100 évvel Harry előtt, mert Harry 80-as születésű, szóval Aurora volt a csávó.
Revelio.
Csilingelő hangra nem jöttem még rá. Ja, de szerintem az csak az lesz amúgy, hogy miért csilingel. Igen, mert nem csilingel. Aurora, ben mondtam én. Aurora volt. Come on. Földön fetrengés.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Stílusban azért messze nem.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Eddig jó, eddig jobb, mint a 6-ba volt. Ott borzasztó volt a potikeverés, akárki akármit mond, annyira nem volt mélységérzete az embernek benne.
You have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be...
Most valami, amit el tudunk hozni, rohadt jól néznek ki ezek az üvegek. Nagy fűszertartók. Jaj, na hát. Megcsúsztott a kezem.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Keep your...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Az biztos, és nem csak emiatt.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ugye kész van. Az árman volt.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again!
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Hey, miről beszélsz? Ott se voltam.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Miért nem?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Azt a hacket questjét, tudod, hogy fogjuk megcsinálni. Mennikül... Várjál, nálam is van egy ilyen dummy az ő termébe. Ó, ilyen is van. Ez jobban néz ki. Mentsünk egyet, biztos, amúgy biztos. Nem tudom, az autómentés mennyire működik.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Na jó van akkor.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Még nem találkoztál velem.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shah is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Mert szóval itt nem találtam ilyen csillagkapus tekerentyűt. Égzárkódoló.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were...
Revelio.
És nem is látom, hogy ez itt van.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Beatrice Green from Dublin.
Nem értem még mindig, továbbra sem. Ezt meg... Hát így kéne. Hol van a... Ő órája? Sötét varázslatok kivétése, erre van. Ez valahol erre volt.
I enjoy having lunch down by the river, except when the giants squeak.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Our families have been friends for centuries. Wonder how Charlie did it. I wager it was something to do with his life.
Revelio.
Ura. Egyszer majd rájövök. Mert valahol úgyis lesz egy egyszerűbb, ahol rájövök, de mit kell csinálni. Azért itt még körbenézünk. Valahogy is fel kellett jönni.
Revelio.
Itt van Circuit again.
Incendio!
Itt nem be lehet gyújtani. Jézusom, itt mi van? Térképnek néz ki.
Revelio.
So. Várj, itt van egy ilyen hálózatos. Itt fönt.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Itt van valahol.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
Ja, ez easy. Óra, a jóslástan. Menő. Jó felé megyek? Nem. De erre mi van? Egyelőre a játékban a Roxford kalandjaim az olyanok, mint a valóságban lenne. Erre mi van? Ez hova vezet? Erre kell menni? Bár egyébként nem, mert a valóságban jól tájékozódom. Játékokban borzasztó rosszul. Jaj, azt hittem két feje volt. Csak megijedtem.
Revelio.
Na, itt is van egy ilyen. Valószínű. Jó. És... De nem. Nem értem. Tudni, valamit kell kezdeni a számokkal is. Nem értem. Jó, ehhez a csillagkapuzáshoz hivatalosan is
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Jó, nem érdekel, akkor is visszamegyünk. Ez most már nem hagy nyugodni. visszatértünk. Nem tudjuk visszatértünk. Másikat is. Ja, faszom, 21-es és a 13-as, az 1-es és a 13-as. Hogy miért, azt nem tudom, de ez volt a kombináció. Minden esetre kinyitottunk egyet.
Revelio.
De kinyitottuk, többi nem számít. Hogy miért, az... Meg is a kabát hozom amúgy. És nem azért.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Még 3. Még jó, hogy szól a karakter, hogy...
Revelio.
Ott van egy kulcs. Nekem még egy. Hoppá. Miért vezetne ide?
Revelio.
Oh. A másik. Oh. Ez meg.
Revelio.
Hol a másik? Lent. Jó, ezekhez majd visszatérünk. Kezdődjön megint. Úgysem igazán értem. Mert nem az, ami a képen van. És a számokat nem igazán értem, hogy hogy jönnek oda. Tehát, hogy nem értem, mi a segítség benne. Előbb-utóbb nyílik úgyis. Valaki 7-es égzárt mondja meg, légy szíves meg. Hogy ehhez nem volt semmilyen tutoriál, ami elmondja, hogy mit csinálni, csak hogy itt az ajtó, itt a puzzle, old meg. Én meg... Hát nem a legokosabb, de a legbiztosabb módon próbálkozom. Ami meg tart, amíg tart.
Revelio.
Nem igazán értem, hogy miért az jön ki, ami kijön.
What are you up to now?
Egy órára. Azt hiszem.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Hol? Mekkora troll armor amúgy. Na, még 2 van neki valahol a suliba. Hogy melyik folyosón vagyunk közben. Ó, trófeáltatom.
Revelia.
Ő a tanár.
Revelia.
Még egy.
Revelia.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lehet, hogy akkor ezen a folyosón meg lesz a maradék is.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelia.
Kentaur armor. Fel se tűnt, hogy ez egy Kentaur.
Repair. Revelia.
Jól. Menő.
Revelia.
Mondtam, hogy troll armor. Ja. Bocs. Bocs mindenkitől, aki megsegített egy pillanatra.
Travel broadens the mind.
Hol vagyok? Milyen folyosón? Menjünk oda.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lehet, hogy a helyét triggereli, amíg megvan a quest, hiába vettem fel.
Incendio!
Mi az kell? Menő, ahogy amúgy felépülnek a lépcsők, szóval tetszik. Úgymond szeszélyesek. Kicsit húzzunk bele.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Igen, innen is felszedtem, mert akkor ami nálam a küldi. Már innen jöttem most. És visszaküldesz föl. Vagy le.
Revelio.
Miért kiírtam? Tényleg, erre emlékszem. Na, amúgy a nőhöz akarunk visszajutni. Professzor Hacketthez. Tudnám, merre van. Na. Mert gyalog akartam a labdák miatt, meg a kulcsok miatt, de teleport. Ja, meg lesznek a szarjaid, nem?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
De itt volt neki.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Hát igen, mert ahhoz képest a nő...
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Ez komoly. De hol találnak ilyen öreg tiszta, amit...
Excuse me, Professor. Could you remind me what my assignments were about?
Professors Weasley and Fig asked that I teach you the disarming charm, Expelliarmus. Once you complete the assignments I've given, we can begin your instruction.
Menjünk vissza a Mördekerbe. Nézzük. Ez most egyelőre nem is alakítom át, jól néz ki. Nekem vagy ez is. Már a cipő jobban tetszik. Jobban tetszik, hogy nadrágban van és bakancsban. Szerintem menő. Sebastian itt van. Hello. Valahol aludni. Igen. földről fedek föl, mint egy fogyatékos, hontalan, szerencsétlen. Biztos egyik erőpár. Senki nem akar velem beszélgetni. Miért ismerős ez?
I don't understand why people go on about vanishment.
What? Ja, a fénybe úgy néz ki, mint egy izé... Ugrabuggos.
As far as I can see, the only potion worth learning is sleeping draught. Best time for the history of magic.
I need someone to lend me some potions ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before.
Na, az még mindig az, amiből meg a level 1-est sem tudom kinyitni.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Don't know how she remembers who we all are either.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft?
Another house token for the house
To be
chest.
from somewhere more posh.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade.
Ma
Maybe
van egy
try and
pár.
visit them all this year.
Hogsmeade is the only
Kb.
real
fele.
wizarding village I've ever heard.
Miért akar ennyire körbe vezetni? Menjünk erre így.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Mégsem. Ez menőn néz ki.
Revelio! Incendio!
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me how I'm
Incendio!
I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses to practice.
I did tell you not to put too much dragon manure in your creep snap seedlings.
seem to get the smell of dragon dung out of my robes after that last herbology class. Suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
Lehet, hogy értem, mit akar. De lehet, hogy nem.
Revelio.
Nem biztos, hogy értem.
Revelio.
Someone will write a book on that.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're
Revelio.
Nem biztos, hogy értem, amúgy fogalmam sincs, mit csinálnak. Biztos, hogy köze van a szimbólumokhoz, de... Passzolom. Nem. Kurva sok a rejtély. Sehol sem tartok pedig.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Everyone falls off their broom at least once. You just have to get back on.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back. I hope you follow some.
Why do we even have flying if Professor Black cancelled Quidditch? Nothing beats a leisurely evening flight.
Whoa.
Rumor is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry. Or wonder what she did.
Menjünk be a nagy terembe, ott se voltunk még. Ez tök ugyanolyan lett, mint az 5-ben amúgy.
If only.
Menő.
Get away! All of you!
They from the restricted section.
No, and none of your business.
There you are, sneaking! Revelio.
Ja.
Levioso. Revelio.
lesz majd egy. Hogy hívják? Ez hova vezet? Azért mindig ezek a izék, azt tudom, hova megyek, csak megyek valamerre, és akkor vagy valami történik, csak azért, mert na hát ez érdekes, ez egy ajtó. Feltárult a titkok kamrája folyósunk? Ja nem, ez nem az. Voltunk már amúgy. Jól néz ki.
Incendio!
Nem, nem.
Revelio. Jaj, nem ide jön, de... Szopa. Wow, 25/25.
My mother always responds to me.
So many
Help me.
Got it.
I used to write to my parents every...
Revelio.
Ja, de voltunk itt, csak nem írtam meg, hogy elállom. Ez is sehogy. Hát nem legyen ilyen.
Revelio.
Ah, ez az.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Jól néz ki amúgy. Lassan beszélget. Tök jó.
Revelio.
Incendio!
De menő. Most kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mi lesz. Elvileg ide. Tíz darab szimbólum van. Ez a 10. Akkor... De már... Ott még 14. Tehát egy... nem értem. Vagy... Nem mindenki. Nem értem. Mert nincs 11. szimbólum. Ilyenek. Ez az első. Nem értem. Az egyik az a közé volt, a pók jellegű hangja. A másik a kígyó. Ez a 9. szimbólum. Nem jön ki sehogy. Nem igazán értem. megfejtjük, csak nem értem, hogy mit csinálunk.
Incendio. Revelio.
Kurva jól néz ki, hogyha így innen nézem akkor is, fenn a karzatról is jól nézett ki. Mind le a szépen. Tényleg itt amúgy, mire egyik óráról a másikra érsz. Nem tudom, hogy egész nap órán ülnek, hát már mennyi szünet kell, hogy legalább egy 5-10 perc sét, amíg odaérsz valahova. És ez csak az, hogy odamész.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Nem tudom kúszni. Jó, a nagy polipákat minket. Az a tóba van, nem így. Na, lehet, hogy nem enged egy idő után tovább úszni, kíváncsi vagyok. Még Stonehenge-hez oda tudunk úszni. Nincs stamina, ami elfáradt? Simán átúszunk. Viszlát, Roxford! Ó, hogy itt is vannak még diákok. Csak egy csinálni. Hello? Mi volt ez? Nem, menjünk vissza. Láttam.
Revelio.
Mondjuk igazából Sebastiannal akartam beszélni. Ezért jövök, de nem tudom, hogy hol van. Hogy szétkeresem. Az előbb is nehéz volt megtalálni. Jó. A párbaj szakkörös klubot. Ez is erre volt.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Megnézzük, hogy van-e szó róluk. De itt van. A puffskein, amit golymúknak volt fordítva, ez kettes besorolású, vagyis... Ártalmatlan, szelídíthető. Puffskein világszerte elterjedt, ez a gömbölyű testű hajszínű puha bundájú lény rendkívül szelíd, simogatást és dobálást egyaránt jól tűri. Igénytelen így gondozása egyszerű, ha jól érzi magát, mély szűrmögő hangot hallat. Időről időre kidobja hosszú, vékony rózsaszínű nyelvét, és táplálékot keresve körültapogatózik a házban. Az ételmaradékoktól a pókig mindent elfogyaszt, és előszeretettel dobja fel a nyelvét az alvó varázsló orrából, hogy elmajszolja az orrvádikat. Fúj, de undorító! Ez a szokás igen népszerűvé tette a mágus gyermekek körében, akik házi kedvencként tartják. Fúj, basz meg!
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Nem néz ki olyan jól, mint hittem. Olyan, mint ilyen beanie sapka lenne rajtunk. Adom. Új ruha. Hát legalábbis. Pijama, ez kegyetlen.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Istenem. Ó. Ez... Ja, ez kéne. Ó, már 10 megvan. Ebből is egy. Csak elindulunk oda.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Igen, ezt már összeszedtük. Na, arra már nem lesz idő, hogy ezt a küldetést is megcsináljuk, így most, majd este folytatjuk. Hagyjál békén. Azt ezt még megcsináljuk.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Detention for a week. Have you been in any other college?
Jaj. Itt is szívek.
Revelio.
Na most nézzünk ki igazán idiótán. Válunk.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Értem. Nem erre. Kurva jó. Nem lehet a izé, van.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nem akarok kijönni. Jól.
Revelio.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Csináljuk a másik úton. Mit mondjam? Ezek meredek.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Több vártam.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Na, itt elmentjük, srácok. 11%. Itt elmentjük. És este innen fogjuk folytatni, valamikor 9 és 10 között, úgyhogy addig is, Hali,